Let's try to mesh this component, okay, this part, and it looks pretty complex because it has you know uh, 6 layers, different layers, and and there is something more. Let me show you something. Okay, like this. Inside there is a conical shaped part embedded in this part. Okay, so this is pretty much a complex part, and we will try to mesh it, and we will try to change the mesh size and mesh type to correct the mesh. Sometimes mesh looks weird or mesh uh, becomes very bad, so we will try to mess it as good as it should be. Okay, so let's try to mess it and let's plot it. Okay, we will try to plot later. Okay, and okay, let's try to mess it. The first thing first is go to seed, and we will assign size of the mess. Okay, so approximate global size is 5. Let's try to reduce it first. Okay, so let's do 10. Okay, so apply it, and you will see. Now go to mesh and click part. Okay, mesh the part. Yes. Okay, so this is pretty basic mesh. Okay, this is how you mesh it very quickly and easily. Okay, so Abacus try to mesh it automatically wherever it is possible and wherever it is stable mesh. Okay, so you don't need very much tweaking that where should be this element or that. All those could be done, but that those shapes are very complex where you have to tweak something. So uh, this is pretty simple. I just mess it. Very complex, quite complex part, and very simply messed. Okay, let's try to change the mesh size and see what happens. Okay, let's go to sheet and click part. Now let's try to make it 7. Okay, apply it, and yes, click delete message because we are assigning new size, so the older size and mess will be deleted. So click on delete message and click OK. Okay, so new size has been assigned to the part. Now go to mess and click on part. Okay, and now click yes. So the part should be missed. Okay, now you will see previously the elements were bigger, now the elements are shorter. That is the approximate global size. Okay, that is a one parameter which this is a, you can say, an average size of all the elements. It's not that every element is of that size. It's basically an approximate size of the element, just uh, average size. Okay, average dimension. So this is how you change the mesh. If you want to more refine the mesh, so you can go to seed and just reduce this number, let's say 3. Okay, let's try to make it 3, and go to mesh again and click part. Look at the mesh. Now it is pretty refined. Okay, very refined mesh. Right. Okay. So start with coarser mesh and then get the results. If you want to refine, if you want the results to be more refined, then refine mesh. Otherwise start with coarse mesh. Okay, bigger elements, and then you make it shorter and shorter and shorter as you want to you know uh, 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 you know find your results. Okay, so finer elements give better results. Okay, coarser mesh will give some, you know, uh, not better results. Okay, so but even then we start with the coarser mesh. Okay, okay, now let's increase the mesh size once again, and because we want to see something. Let's make it 7. Okay, go to the part and message. Now let's go to mesh and let's change controls. Okay, so we will be select the regions to be mesh control. Let's select some regions. What we can do, I want to change the mesh types for, let's say, this part only. Okay, just to demonstrate it. So click done, and now here I can select different type of mesh: hex mesh, hex dominated, tet, and wedge. Okay, so let me select tet, and let's see what happens. Okay, delete mesh. So I have changed the type of element for that particular part, that particular area or region. So the mesh has been deleted. Now we can mesh that by going to mesh and to part, and let's go to click the part. Okay, now you will see the mesh has slightly changed. In the previous one, look at the in the previous one, this mesh was similar to that part. Okay, let me select this one. Okay, this area, this region mesh was similar to this region, but now the elements have changed. So the reason, the mesh meshing has been changed. Okay, the the elements, the shape of elements have changed. Okay, now let's try to change one more time. Let's go to control, and let's try to change uh, this part, this region. Okay, so click done. Now I want to make it, let's say, tet. Okay, you can choose hex and hex dominated, anything. Just play with that and get the results. The motive is to get the better results, and for getting better results you have to experiment with the different mesh and get the results. Okay, so and compare the results, whichever mesh gives the better results, that is the mesh you're looking for. So you cannot say that I am going to mesh it once and I will be getting the better results. You cannot say. Okay, so we will what we do is, we mesh easily first, get the results, then refine mesh and change the element types, and then experiment with the mesh and then get the results and see if the results changes. If the result doesn't change, then we are good to go. If results changes, then we have to be very careful with the mesh. Okay, so let's go. Let's click OK, click delete. Look at that. That region mesh of that region has been deleted. Now click mesh and part. Okay, click OK, and the highlighted region mesh failed to mesh. Now look at the errors. Okay, because I have changed the mesh type here, the meshing has been changed here. So the compatibility of the elements have changed. Okay, so that the mesh of this element, this region has been deleted. Now we have to change the element type of this region and then remesh it. So let's go to mesh and control, select this region, and previously we have meshed it using tet. Let's try again. Let's try again, and okay, done. Let's mesh it. and click yes. Now it goes correctly. Okay, so this is how we change mesh. This is how we change the mesh type, element type, and this is how we change the mesh size. Okay, and just one thing to be noted is you have to experiment with the mesh to get the better results. Okay, until you get the better results, you have to experiment with the mesh.